yourself?
Uh, I'm Robin. I have fought with weight for a long time. Um, I've always been very active. I love outdoor sports, especially something with water, surfing, diving, anything like that. Um, and I love going to the gym, and I've done this for 6 or 7 days a week for years. But the inches may have tried to disappear, but the weight never did. And it was only like 4 or 5 inches, and that's a total body. So something else had to happen, something else. Um, I'm getting older, just a little, and I can't keep up the pace at the gym to try and do what I need to do. So I needed serious help.
That's
And
awesome.
I've been going to Dr. J for years, and he's always given me awesome, awesome information. But it's like in my head, I couldn't get it to come together so that I could get results. I could get something here and something there, but it was like I couldn't pull it all together.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now I can.
That is awesome. So like, so it's not like there was anything specific that like what it inspired you to make the journey.
Well,
Yeah.
I've always been conscious of health. I don't like doctors, so I try to do things naturally, whether through food or herbs. I had gotten depressed. I had gained a bunch more weight, and you guys had started the 5-pound challenge. And I thought that'll work. So, and it did. I lost 5 pounds in the first week. So, and then with the videos that you had going, that was starting to bring things together. But I knew I needed more.
That is epic. That is epic. Did you have any, like how has your life changed since all of this?
I'm more focused. I am an extremely happier person. And it's not just the weight. I used to wake up in the mornings, and it could be something somebody said to me a month ago, and instantly it was in my head, and I was in this down, I won't say depressed mood, but bad mood all day, because that just kept bombarding me. And it was something that really probably had nothing to do with me. It was just something that was said. And with this journey, I wake up in the morning, and I digress. I'd wake up like that, and I'm really good at telling other people how good they are and how nice they are and how they've achieved something and how proud I am. But to do that to myself, I could never do that. I was never good enough for myself. And now I wake up in the morning and I just instantly say, good morning. You're going to have a fantastic day, and you're worthy of every fantastic thing that happens to you. And that, I think, is one of the major things that have come out of this. I feel so empowered.
That is freaking epic.
That's
awesome.
Is epic.
It is.
That gives me like the chills, the kind of goosebumps, like, because that's like, that's everything that we had, hoped and, wanted, like kind of developing something like this, that it was, not that you were just going to lose like, pounds and stuff like that, but you were just going to have like just a total transformation in terms of your health. That is so cool.
And it's awesome. And I will say, Paul actually noticed, he didn't notice the weight, but we talked about that. He noticed that above all. And that was even before he came home, because he kept asking, he goes, you just seem like you're in a good mood. Did you go to the beach today? Because that's his and Josh's thing, is you went to the beach or you were kayaking. I was somewhere on the water, and that was what put me in a good mood. And I went, no, I went out to the pool, or I've been mowing all day. Or I said, I just wake up like this. And when he got home, I kind of scared him, because I woke up, I had such an awesome dream that I woke up laughing, and it woke him up. And he just stared at me and, "Are you all right?" And I went, "Yeah, I'm great. I'm going back to sleep." And I laid back down and went back to sleep.
So let's actually talk about the results that you did get while doing the Stop Chasing Weight Loss Metabolic Reset. So
Oh, it's amazing.
what was your starting weight and where are you now?
My starting weight was 183 and I'm at 155.8. It was 183.4. And now it's 150. I hit those points now.
Awesome.
Now it's 155.8. And I've lost a total of 26 3/4 inches.
Wow.
And I have never done that. I've either lost the weight or I've lost a couple inches, but they all seem to come back. And I'm talking within, it would be like a pound down, 2 pounds up, 2 pounds down, a pound up. And I couldn't wait to get up in the morning to get on the scale because I knew it was going to go down. And even on the days that it stalled, that was okay because it didn't go up. It was just great. Every time I'd go down, and I knew we didn't measure all the time. So when I measured the second time, I instantly went into the closet and started pulling clothes.
Trying on all the things you wanted to wear.
Yeah. And now I'm actually wearing things that I haven't been able to wear for 5 years. And I don't get rid of things because when I find something I like, they don't make it anymore. So I hang on to everything. So now I'm back into everything I really like. And it looks better now.
That's awesome. That is so awesome.
That's such a great and tremendous result you had.
Yeah.
I thought so. Yeah.
So was there any unexpected benefits, any other unexpected benefits that came out of this?
Yes. I was in a car accident about 3 years ago. And since then, my low back has ached. It's not pain. It just ached. But it was always at night when I wanted to go to sleep. And they had given me 800 milligrams of ibuprofen. I didn't do them every night, but there was nights I had to do them. Since I've started this, I have not done one.
Oh, wow.
So the inflammation, I believe, is what was causing the ache in the back to start with. I don't have that. I had I called it a bubble, like right below my knee, and that's gone. I didn't have a problem with the knee. I just, when I bend it, it kind of went weird right below it, and that's gone. Yeah. My elbows, my shoulders don't hurt. My knees don't hurt. I can actually go up and down the steps like a big person now. You know how little kids go one step at a time? That's how I've been doing it. And I've been bouncing right up and down now. And I just feel good. I actually ran the other day.
That is amazing. That is amazing. It's all of those wins that too just keep kind of driving you forward. Like once that light bulb goes off into your brain, you're just like, all right, how good can I get this now?
Yeah. Yeah.
What activities can I bring back that used to always,
how young can I make myself feel?
Yeah.
There you go. I'm ready to go ziplining again.
That'll be fun.
That's some pretty good victories. So what did you end up what did you end up loving about the community? You know, how did you feel about doing things in a group?
I like that. I really do. Now I did Weight Watchers, mm-hmm. and I really got to the point where it was go in, get weighed, and get back out, because their meetings, it's, oh, clap for Robin, she's lost 5 pounds. Well, I had gotten to the point, and I know this sounds really bad, but I had gotten to the point where I wanted to take M&Ms in and throw them on the floor. I don't like that. I don't like being brought to the forefront. Yeah. And this group, everybody was so excited for everybody, and everybody had such great uplifting things to say. Even when one person was down, they had a way of bringing them back and bringing them up. And because we were all doing the same thing and working on the same goals, we could encourage, and we understood the setback that somebody was having, or we could also understand the achievements they were having. And everybody was so happy for everybody else. That's the other thing I like about this. it's like you were retaught how to encourage somebody else or how to praise somebody else. It wasn't all about me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
feels good inside to be able to kind of deliver some of that help to somebody else.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's almost
it's a
healing.
huge, yeah, emotional growth for everybody
Mhm.
on the other side. You know, being able to help somebody through kind of shows you how much you've learned and can now, you know, pass that down or carry someone through. And that's encouraging for people as well. So we try to make the group where everybody is genuinely invested in the group. So there's none of that false celebration. None of us are going through the motions. You know, everyone's genuinely doing what you're doing and celebrating those things for you, or struggling right along beside you, or, you know, standing behind you and pushing you through. So that's what I love about our community.
I also miss it because nobody's writing much.
So what else would you say what else would you say is different between this program and, like, let's say, Weight Watchers or some of the other stuff that you've tried?
You've taught me how to enjoy cooking again. I had gotten to the point where I really didn't like cooking. I'd cook everything on Sunday. And unfortunately, I found now I was doing it all wrong, but I'd cook 5 pounds of chicken, eat chicken all week and just change the vegetables, you know, or 5 pounds of hamburger, but I was eating the same thing. And I've really enjoyed the cooking something different and eating something different. Even though I might make a couple pieces of chicken or the hamburger, it's already made and I can have it later on in the week, but I'm not eating the same thing over and over.
Cooking unto itself, that meditative, just therapeutic unto itself.
Yeah, yeah. And I had lost that. And I even got Paul to doing it. He was doing the fasting before he came home, and he really enjoyed eating like I was eating. Now he ate more, but he didn't really need to lose any weight either. But he did lose weight just by eating like I was eating and what I was eating.
That's great.
That's awesome. It's nice that you can, you know, kind of share the wealth and the health with your husband, and, you know, vicariously, and by doing what you're doing, he's achieving those improvements as well.
Spreads like wildfire.
Yeah.
So what would you say, you know, to somebody that, you know, like, let's say somebody is watching this, maybe they're on the fence, you know, should I, shouldn't I, you know, what would you say to them and why?
Other than the weight loss and the inches, it is a program that brings your body into focus, and you're not just healing from the weight loss, you're healing from the inside out, and it also heals your heart.
That is epic. Heals your heart. That is awesome. That is awesome. I'm so glad that you could be a part of this, and it's just great having you.
And I never second guessed joining it after the 5 pound challenge. I've looked at different programs and stuff, but there was always something nagging in the back that said, nah. But when you guys presented this, there was no second guessing. I knew I was going to do it.
That's great. That's great. You know, we're obsessive about this stuff. So,
well, and see, for years, like you guys, I've always done what I thought I was supposed to do. But like I said, there was some things that just weren't connecting. Mm-hmm. And now I feel like I've got them connected, and it's a lifestyle now. And I had a friend come over last night, and she brought a 6-pack of beer and chips and everything. And she goes, I got these. And I said, well, I'm happy for you. And she kind of looked at me. She goes, aren't you done with your program? I said, no, Saturday. And she goes, well, I'll come back Saturday. I said, no, you can have all that you want. I said, I really don't want any of it. Mm. I have, and for me to be able to sit there and not eat the pretzels with peanut butter in them is an amazing feat. I have never been able to turn them down. I can turn chips down, but peanut butter, and the dog's going to be in here in a minute. I've never been able to turn that down, and I have no desire for it.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Like once a lot of those nutritional requirements are made, and like once you feel happy inside, that you're not looking for those things to make you happy.
Yes.
You're already unhappy.
Yep. When you've, kind of healed those emotional relationships that you have with food, like you're not turning to those so much going forward, because you relate what makes you feel good and you do what makes you feel good. Because when we know better, we do better. So,
Right.
yeah.
Yep.
That is just awesome, though.
Well, it's been awesome to watch your transformation too. You were, everything that you could participate in, you participated in. You were present for everything. You did everything with 100% commitment, which was exactly what is required and needed. And you excelled. It was awesome to watch.
Fantastic.
Well, it was also like I felt like I had a purpose too. It's not like I don't have enough to do around here, but it was like I had a purpose because I knew I wanted a better version of me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was at that point. And I'm trying so hard to figure out a way to get my friends to be at that point, but it's their journey that they've got to get to that point on their own. So,
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's just, it's just you doing you and being happy with that. And then eventually, like when you don't keep reverting and when you don't keep crashing, that's when somebody's kind of like, what are you doing it again?
right. Yep. So
lead by example, Robin.
Exactly.
That's it. So I'm over the moon with it all. I really am. And I thank you guys for it so much.
Oh, it's our pleasure to have it and do
Absolutely.
it for you. Like,
Absolutely.
you did the work. You did the work.
And the only hard part I had was that first week, which I think we all did. It was overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
And there was luckily Paul was home. There was a recipe, and all it was hamburger and spices. But for some reason, my brain would not function enough because I wanted to make a large batch of it because he was working on the truck, and I wanted a large batch. So when he came in, I could just scoop some and he could have dinner or lunch. And I couldn't figure out measurements to save my life. So finally, he was figuring them out. I said, write them in this book so they'll be there. So now I just make up a big old thing of it, and then I freeze it in now they're in 4. The last one I did, I went ahead and did in 4 ounce because I knew I was going to start again. But I just put them in 4 ounce bags and they're in the freezer. So I'm ahead of the game for that one.
Yeah. I mean, preparation is key.
Yep.
It really is.
Preparation.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I don't know. I just feel like a whole different person.
That is just great.
I'm excited for you to go out and see your son.
I leave Thursday morning. So I'm real excited about that.
That is fantastic.
He may not notice, but his girlfriend might.
But he'll definitely notice your different health choices, your different dietary choices.
Probably attitude.
Yeah.
And he's already made a comment about that because he calls me when he gets, like, he went to Nashville and he sent me pictures of different hotels he got to stay and how he was going to go to see Elvis's place, but he said it was way too expensive. And we were talking and he goes, where are you, at the beach? No, I'm not at the beach. Why? And he goes, you just sound really happy. And I went, am I never happy? And he goes, no, you are. He says, but it's a different kind of happy. I said, I'll explain it to you later. So even though I've always been a happy person, there's a extra happy in there.
Because you're happy for yourself. You've always been happy for and towards everybody else, but now you're genuinely happy inside.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic. Well, thanks for coming on and chatting with us and telling us all this stuff. I mean, you know, like I knew a lot of that stuff from the chats and stuff, but that is great to hear.
It's just an awesome program, and I just wish anybody and everybody would do it, even if you don't have to lose weight. It does so much more than just the weight.
Oh,
It sure is. It does for everybody.
Yeah, and you meet a lot of neat people.
You do. The world is a great big place.
It sure is, and it's not really as scary as everybody thinks.
No. All right, Robin, well, have a good afternoon. It was a pleasure speaking with you
it's
today.
great chatting with you.
Great. It's been great talking with you guys.
We'll see you soon.
Thanks. We'll see you soon. Travel safe.
Thanks. See ya.
Bye.